on, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? Really? Are we going to lose our common sense in this community, over a boxer that really don't even know who we are? He ain't paying our bills. Hey, yo, we all want to see Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. And at this point, logically speaking, common sense speaking, is that Canelo Alvarez truly doesn't want any part of David Benavidez. To the point, the way that he's talking, his interviews, is that it sounds like he's afraid of David Benavidez. Matter of fact, ese tigre le tiene miedo a David Benavidez. Y ya, come on, man. Hey, yo, we don't got to lose our intellect. We don't got to lose our IQ, to protect what? A narrative? Because you're going to be arguing with other boxing heads, and other boxing heads may criticize Canelo Alvarez and call him names. Yo, he's weak. Yo, he's scared of David Benavidez. Look, at the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez and what he's been saying of late is indicating that he is scared of David Benavidez. Now, okay, cool. He's not scared of David Benavidez. No fighter is scared of no fighter. Okay, but at least let's acknowledge that he's fearful of losing something in reference to fighting David Benavidez. Maybe he's not scared of the man, but he's scared of losing the Mexican fan base that makes him the man, that support, the face of Mexican boxing. Because look, when he lost to Dimitri Bivol, he's not going to lose that he's the face of Mexican boxing. He still be the face of Mexican boxing. We all know that Jaime Munguia was not that guy. Was not that guy to overthrow Canelo Alvarez. So there was no really threat with Jaime Munguia. Let's be honest. Let's be real, right? If he would have lost to Edgar Berlanga, he would still be the face of Mexican boxing. But if he loses to David Benavidez, he just doesn't lose to a guy that many people felt that was the biggest threat to Canelo Alvarez. But y'all know, because of the attitude of David Benavidez, he speaks English and Spanish, the way that he fights, the way that he entertains, he's young, he's a phenom, he's the guy that Canelo Alvarez could pass the torch to. Does he want to pass the torch to David Benavidez? Maybe he's just not ready to lose everything that makes him the king, because the support of the Mexican fan base and the support of Canelo Alvarez, because he done so much in the sport of boxing, is what makes him the man. Yo, there's fighters out there that have accomplished great things but never have the support like a Canelo Alvarez. The support is what makes him the king alongside of his accomplishment. But come on, man, let's be real, my brothers. He's always moving the goalposts when it comes to David Benavidez. And at the beginning, when Canelo Alvarez was saying, yo, you gotta fight you gotta fight more people, you gotta fight each other, because he only fought Anthony Durrell. He had a legitimate reason not to be shamed, and not to be shamed and disrespected by David Benavidez, right? But then you know what? David Benavidez actually did what Canelo Alvarez have requested. He did fight Caleb Plant. He did fight Davis Andre. He went to the 175-pound division, and he fought Alexander. And now he's fighting David Morrell. And if he beats David Morrell on this Saturday, and David Benavidez want to call him out or talk shit, now Canelo Alvarez said, he disrespecting me. I don't want to give him money because disrespect. Hey, yo, this is the fight game, all right? I don't want my fighter to turn into a Vijiji. I don't want my fighter to turn into a beta male. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Vamos a decir la verdad, mi gente. Ese tigre le tiene miedo a David Benavidez. Y yike. What happened if somebody says, hey, yo, Canelo Alvarez is fearful of David Benavidez? You think you feel like somebody's calling you that you scared. Somebody calling you a Vijiji juice or beta male. Come on, my brother. Thinking, no, I'm not going to give David Benavidez money because he disrespected me. What you want? What we want? That David Benavidez kiss el culo de Canelo Alvarez. No, I say no. This is the fight game. I don't want that nice stuff. I don't want the friends. Hey, yo, we want Shakur Stevenson to fight Keyshawn Davis because we don't like that friendly stuff. As a matter of fact, I like when Canelo Alvarez talks shit. I want somebody to bring out that cartelo, like Davis Andre did in that infamous press conference. I want him to go back and forth with David Benavidez. I want Canelo Alvarez to feel disrespected by David Benavidez to call him out. And then, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following the channel, I still have Canelo Alvarez the favorite to beat David Benavidez. I believe it's going to be a great fight, but still I have him the favorite. See, I'm a Canelo Alvarez fan that's not afraid for him to fight David Benavidez. But when I see one of my favorite fighters like Canelo Alvarez ducking and dodging, you know what I'm saying, slipping and sliding away from David Benavidez, and the answers he's giving, it's giving me Keith Thurman vibes. See, if y'all remember the channel, folks, if y'all remember the channel, If y'all follow Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo, shot himself since the beginning. My favorite fighter was Keith Thurman, still one of my favorite fighters. And I remember a lot of people were saying that, yo, Keith Thurman is afraid of Errol Spence. Keith Thurman been changing his attitude when Errol Spence is around and stuff like that. And I used to argue that. Like, nah, you crazy, man. Keith Thurman did this. Errol Spence haven't done that. But the more interviews and when we saw Keith Thurman, we know that Keith Thurman was always outspoken, always going at everybody, talking ish about Floyd Mayweather, going in on Kelbra, going in on Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, everybody, right? But when it came to Errol Spence, he became nice, civil. Every time he was around Errol Spence, it's like they friends. And Errol Spence talking mad-ish about him and stuff like that. To the point I was like, hey, yo, my man, damn, Keith Thurman, my brother, man, it's true, bro. That ish got me mad as a fan. See, folks, I break it unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. It's not that I want to say, I don't want to believe that Canelo Alvarez is afraid or scared of losing to David Benavidez or everything I said in the beginning of the damn video. Canelo Alvarez and his response talking about, he 25 pounds. Canelo Alvarez never cared about weight, but when it came to David Benavidez, he cares about weight. He cares about size. He cares about getting $200 million and stuff like that. Come on, man. Come on. And I'm not saying don't get your money, but now he's giving me Floyd Mayweather vibes. And I know as a Canelo Alvarez fan, see, I'm a conservative Canelo Alvarez fan, but there is fanboys that they want to debunk any negative criticism towards Canelo Alvarez, and y'all holding on to that. Some of y'all are holding on to just debunk any criticism that goes Canelo Alvarez's way, and you don't want to coexist with the logical criticism. You don't want to coexist with the logical criticism because it aligns with Canelo Alvarez haters. I understand that, but be real with yourself. Don't let these fighters downplay your intellect, man. They're not worth it. Fighters come and go. I mean, look, it's good to get. Look, I give Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt because what he's done in the sport of boxing. But you know what? You know who I give more the benefit of the doubt to? My intellect. My intellect doesn't come second to any fighter. Any fighter. I'm not saying that I'm totally right. I'm not saying that I'm wrong because this is assumption. An assumption question about, is Canelo Alvarez afraid or reluctant to fight David Benavidez? Is that Canelo Alvarez his answers towards in reference to fighting David Benavidez, even in his recent interview? You know what I'm saying? He's moving the goalposts every time it comes with David Benavidez. And at this stage, let's be real. Let's be real, folks. That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying I'm less of a fan of Canelo Alvarez. All I'm saying the truth. When it comes to David Benavidez, Canelo Alvarez have a weird energy that he has an energy that's not the reason why I became a fan of Canelo Alvarez. See, Canelo Alvarez fought, look at his resume. He fought everybody. Some people trying to be like, oh no, but he didn't activate the mandatory. Hey, yo, that's Canelo Alvarez, bro. They already offered him $50 million. I spoke to the president of Showtime at the time. They did offer. You know what I'm saying? They did offer that type of money. And if they didn't offer because they went publicly, I did an interview. If they lied on Canelo Alvarez's name and Canelo Alvarez have morals and stuff like that, he never would have keep doing business with PBC. They the one that said that. He kept doing business with PBC 2 fights later. Matter of fact, 3 fights later. Charlo, Jaime Munguia, and Edgar Berlanga. So dejan eso, mi gente. Ese tigre le tiene miedo a ese tigre. That's how it looks like. That's how it sounds like. And let's not be dumb trying to protect a narrative against Canelo Alvarez. There's legitimate criticism and there's fake criticism of Canelo Alvarez. This is logical. This is objective. He had some. David Benavidez make Canelo Alvarez look like he's a scarecrow. All right? So I want Canelo Alvarez to go to the yellow brick road and find a heart and find balls and cojones and find his courage to fight David Benavidez. All right? Just like I wanted Keith Thurman at a time to find his balls and why he's acting like that towards Earl the True Spitz. Hey, yo, Earl's talking shit about you, Keith Thurman. Damn, man, you making me, as a fan, you're not even giving me bragging rights because at the end of the day, that's all we got. That's all we got is bragging rights. And Canelo Alvarez, when it comes to David Benavidez, is not giving us the bragging rights. We're protecting. We're being bodyguards. We're being the Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, yo, protecting Canelo Alvarez right now is as horrible as the secret agents that were supposed to protect Donald Trump. It's no good. We no good right now. Nah, there's no protection. He's the king of boxing. He's the king. So a king has to have responsible to hold the standard in the sport of boxing. I remember the cash cow of the sport of boxing. The king was Oscar De La Hoya, and we never needed to beg Oscar De La Hoya for no fights. Never. If Oscar De La Hoya was here, was active today, he would have fought David Benavidez last year. Y dime que no. Dime que no. Yo, I don't want the best fight in the sport of boxing, which is David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez, for somebody to throw a monkey wrench, right? And then it becomes just the best Mexican fight. Almost like the Tyson Fury versus AJ. It was supposed to be one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing. And now, where they at right now, because people have thrown monkey wrench in between that, now it's just the best heavyweight fight in the UK. I don't want that to revolt to that. In the end of the day, think about it. For the Mexican fans and Latino fans, but especially the Mexican fans, David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez, you win. You win. It's a win-win situation even for the fan base. Because now you got another star that talk English and Spanish. If David Benavidez fights Canelo Alvarez and beat him, though, y'all win still. It's like it's like you know what I'm saying? It's like when the Mexican fights another Mexican, y'all still win. Still win. But it's time for the Canelo Alvarez fan base, all hands on deck. It's time for us to be like, you know what, Canelo Alvarez, you're not feeding us what you used to feed us. You're not giving us the bragging rights. We only want to see you fight one guy only, to be honest. Maybe two, right? To get back with Dimitri Bivol. But we want to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. So let's stop trying to protect that. Oh, David Benavidez need to do this and he need to do that. Shut up, man. Canelo Alvarez is the king. All right? He the one that need to pull the trigger.